Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. While I was getting ready, I kept hearing something nonstop. And I mean like so repetitive that like it stopped me from getting ready. I was putting my makeup on and I sat on the bed. And I was like just trying to tune in because it would not stop. And you know what I heard repetitively? They feel it too. That's what I heard repetitively. They feel it too. But there's like silence or cool, calm, collected. It's giving a little bit of, well, it's giving a lot of casual. Something's very casual. Something is very not consistent. Something is off and on, hot, cold. And I hear it clear as day. And you know what's so crazy too is, and then I proceeded to see a clip. It's the actor who's Joe from You. I forget what his real name is. But he's doing an interview, a podcast or whatever, and the one clip is it ever casual? Oh, wait. Not their actions, but what they feel. Is it ever casual? And I saw it after. I kept hearing, they feel it too, they feel it too, they feel it too. It was nonstop. So I want to leave you guys, you got two. Some of you got two different options. Those of you that have followed me long enough, what have I said for years? It could come down to two. Okay, now for some of you, because these two men are behind Marilyn Monroe, this is the Marilyn Monroe tarot deck, because they're behind her, she may be unaware that they even want to be a suitor, that they even feel any type, remember, they feel it too. Isn't it funny too, because they didn't say this man, this person, this woman. I heard all morning, they. And it's funny because when I heard that, I was relating it to one person, one individual that you would be connected to, whatever, right? But now I'm seeing that it's actually, for some of you, more than one person. And you are completely unaware. Not that you're necessarily unaware that these people exist. Now, for some of you, yes, that is the case. It's like very secret admirer. It's very Joe from You, but not like that, okay? Not to that level. But you're unaware that they feel it too. So for you, they're not even in your eye line. They're not even in your peripherals, right? In your eyesight of being an option. So the bottom line here is there's two, for some of you, that you are either completely unaware of, or you are aware of one or both of them, but you are unaware they feel it too. I keep hearing now, speak now, forever hold your peace. Speak now. There's something about the throat chakra. Okay, someone here is going to be feeling this urge or this nudge to speak. It is this energy of speak now, forever hold your peace, because see that? Somebody getting cuffed up, the lovers. Okay? If you wish to be a suitor, you got to speak up. You can see that this is Arthur. And Arthur is one of the men here behind her. There's Arthur again, King of Swords. See, that's Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected, King of Swords. Someone who is more in their head. They're very strategic, they're logical, they're very analytical. They are not necessarily deep-rooted in emotions and expressing emotions. It's not necessarily their strong suit. This person's strong suit is this. This could be a very, very intelligent masculine, or a masculine who's very overthinking. He's very in his head, regardless of what sign he is. Okay, can I say that? This masculine is very in his head. When he goes quiet and when there's silence, don't take it personal. Not with this one. If that other one, somewhere that you connecting with does, you got to feel that out because they may just not like you, right? Not this one. This one goes silent because he gets in his head. Could be really busy. Look, they look like they're outside at the park, a day of leisure, but he looks like he's working. This could be someone who's always busy working. You can see these two are giving opposites attract. So that could also be a contributing factor here. There he is again. Look, this time it's Elvis. Cool, calm, and collected. Right? Feeling very uncomfortable with emotions. Feeling very uncomfortable with that vulnerability. But you can see the feminine here. She's in a place of being ready. I'm ready to be open. I'm ready to be someone's wife. And that's really the key here, is that you need to stay in that vibration, and you're going to come across someone who's going to match you and meet you there. And if you meet people that like aren't ready for that, if that frequency and vibration doesn't resonate with them, then it's not a match in that moment. Doesn't mean it can't become a match later, but are you going to still be single later? Riddle me this. Ace of Swords, communication. You know, the World card came out earlier, and coupled with the Ace of Swords, some of you are getting some sort of signs and synchronicities from someone who has passed. Okay, it could be a loved one who has passed, a mother, a grandma, an aunt, or somebody, right? But it's full circle too. This World card is symbolic of you connecting to all versions of yourself. That is Maiden, Mother, Crone. It's culmination of a lifetime. It is full circle. This is why she's like really ready. She's really ready because this is now her season of ripeness. She's gone through all of the life experiences and the, karmic relationships and all of the dead ends and all of the, could've, would've, should've's, what ifs. She's been there. She's now in a place, a season in her life of being ready. She's ready to be someone's wife. Now, it doesn't mean that she's been sitting here a minute. This means that but she's sitting there now. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you've been sitting in this an hour or a year. It's a matter of you staying on that vibration. Just because you want to be someone's wife and you're ready for that doesn't mean you're looking for a husband. This is the key here, right? You can't be a shark, because the masculine energy is the initiator. They are the aggressors. They are the ones that have to make something happen. They need to approach. They need to create something, right? They literally initiate the actual physical thing that's going to put you guys into a position of, dating. I don't know how else to put this. But your job is to be open and receptive, and sometimes to encourage them a little bit. Not encouraging them. How do I word this? Not encouraging them by chasing them. Okay, I need to do this before I forget, because I won't forget. As I have stated, my mom is the one that makes all my bracelets. You can see these are all Sedona turquoise bracelets that are done. Okay, there was 60 something orders placed. Those beads need to be sound charged and Reiki healed. Okay, that's what I do then. So you see how much orders they are. That's over 60 something bracelets, and they all need to be shipped out. So please have grace, and please give me time to be able to do this. These bracelets aren't for decorative reasons, right? They are intention bracelets. So if I'm packing them up, stressed, pressed, and anxious, what do you think's gonna get attached to your bracelet when I send it out? While I'm trying to Reiki it, while I'm trying to sound charge them. So that's the purpose. I'm not selling just jewelry. I'm selling intention products. That's why when the intention of this is done, it's served its purpose, it will break. They'll pop actually on you usually, right? They don't just like slowly sliver away and slowly, it's like a pop. So I want people to understand that they are here. It's just, that's the issue with that. speaking of bracelets, people are loving the fact that I'm taking beads to different cities that I'm going to. So I have 2 new bracelets. If you want to check out what they look like, you can go to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I posted it last night. It's the first place I post everything, xi_missy_xi. And there are 2 bracelets. One is red jade. I'm calling it the Sweet Dreams New York City bracelet because those beads will be taken to New York City. And it's red jade, so you guys can go on that part of my website to go check out all of the properties for it and what have you. But you know that New York inspires us to really believe that anything is possible, right? If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. It's that sort of energy of invoking, like dreaming big. And then the second bracelet is called the Season of the Witch, and it is purple tiger's eye. I've never done a purple tiger's eye bracelet before. And those beads will be taken to Salem, Massachusetts next month when I go. So if you guys want to jump on that, it's going to be very, very limited amounts because I don't want to personally be lugging around massive amounts of beads everywhere I go in New York and in Massachusetts. So you guys snag your pre-orders, okay? Same concept. When I get home, my mom is the one that needs to make the bracelets by hand. And then when the energy is ready, I sound charge them. And if you're waiting for something prior, because you ordered an extra, what is that? That's the Knight of Pentacles. Then I just haven't gotten to it yet. And trust the timing, please. Trust the timing. People are like waiting in line to snatch up your extras, I'm telling you. The Sun, see, that's you, because you're ready. Because you're emanating this energy of, there he is again. It's going to be Arthur. See, there he is again, the 2 of Cups. It is one of these men. So, I mean, let's just say that if you have 2 that you've been thinking about, or 2 have been an option and you feel one specifically, it's one of them. That's only for whoever this resonates with, okay? The Sun is like, she's just radiant. She has a je ne sais quoi about her, a glow. But you know, the funny thing about the Sun is, even in real life, we can't stare at the Sun for too long. It hurts. And this is giving, like in my so-called life, you've heard me talk about this for years, it's giving, you're so beautiful, it hurts to look at you. So you see there's like this turning away from you because it's overwhelming. At first, one must be acclimated to this gloriousness that you are. Because now you're ready for love and that you love yourself, and this is a culmination of a lifetime, right? You're in the season of being right. This now means that you're just exuding in your own aura and way this like divine feminine sexuality. Not that you're being sexual, but that it exudes like this ethereal goddess-like energy. And this is as if one is trying to approach the Sun. You approach with caution because it's the Sun. They're very, very, very intimidated. And you know, the funny thing is that she's single, and she's the kind of woman you would never guess in a million years is single. And so that's the theory and thought process behind some of these masculines is, how is it possible? Because there ain't no way you are, and I'm not trying to fall in love with this person. And they go, yeah, you know what? Actually, I have a boyfriend. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just got engaged last night. They don't want to do that because to them it's, how is it even possible that you're still single? They don't trust it for some like reason, because like you are like, look at you. There's no way. That's why I said what did I hear all day? They feel it too. They feel it too. They feel it too. They feel it too. Like, you're not crazy. They feel it too. It's just a secret. It's hidden. This is unspoken. This is behind the scenes. This is behind your back. But they definitely feel it. And they feel it so much, it's like they can't even look it in the eye. 7 of Wands. Some of you have dealt with like really brute, gross, fake, toxic masculines. See that? Very brute, loud, meat caveman, you know, whatever. That's not this man. Look at him. He's very smart. He's very calm. He doesn't exude that sort of like, oh, just because I can lift up a car, I'm a man. You know, it's two different types of masculines. This is the healed, mature masculine. That's giving lower vibrational, unhealed, traumatic, triggered masculine who's in his feminine. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a big difference. So this one's different is the point. Whoever this masculine is, he's very different. Got the Five of Swords here. I think that the moment that they met you, it was this whole like double take. And for some of them, they could have been in something else, right? With the world, it also symbolizes huge completion of big life cycles. It could be a relationship that this masculine is, you know, buttoning up and closing up and putting it to rest once and for all. Because you met him at the tail end of a big life cycle with someone else. Okay? He could have been dating someone if he was single. He may have been so accustomed to meeting people constantly. Oh, boom, 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 nothing. So you sort of get accustomed to whoever you meet is not going to be it. And then the love of your life is suddenly standing in front of your face. And it's a feeling of disbelief and shock. And it's almost as if the shock of this has not worn off yet for this man. And this could be like 6 months old. This could be a year old. This could be 2 weeks old. I feel like the shock that you're there, oh my God, like you're a real person, like there you are. It hasn't actually sunk in. And I think that the moment that this sinks in, the reality of all of these factors, they're here, they're in front of my face. Oh my God, I think they're the one. Oh, then it's now I know they're the one. And there could be competition, and I've got to speak it. It's speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, that's where we're at here. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because period. Because there's sharks swimming around. Okay, this is a hot commodity right here. We have the moon sitting here. Something is going to be revealed slowly. It's like a little small peek of something. Someone is slowly starting to reveal themselves. Someone is slowly starting to crack, right? Mr. Ice over here. Mr. Ice King over here. King of Swords, you know? He's starting to crack because she's the sun, right? So the ice and the snow is melting because that's what she does. It's like she's emanating this energy of joy and bliss and love and magic and all of these things. Like how can his heart not melt? I don't think anyone has made them feel that raw and sensitive ever. It's as if the second they saw you, you reached into their chest and just pulled their heart out, and now have been using it as a stress ball. Because how come their chest hurt every damn time is what they're thinking and feeling. That's why I said they feel it too. It's a secret. You just don't know. Right? You're not crazy. Because I know sometimes we feel crazy, and because have we been crazy in the past and delusional and have refused to see the red flags and the most obvious signs in front of us? Yes, of course. Yes. And so that's always, I think, playing in the back of our mind, especially now at this phase of life, right, where we're never going to fall for no tomfoolery. No shenanigans. Again, this masculine brings out a softness in you that shocks even you, because you didn't realize that this version of yourself was even that even existed. They bring something out of you. It's like they bring the wife version of you out. Because they're so masculine, but not in the brute, loud, boisterous, I'm going to go to the gym and lift 79,000 pounds. That's not it. Okay? That's not masculinity. I'm sorry, it's just not. That's an activity. Feminines can do that too. Go in the gym and lift heavy things up. And that's not the point here. The point is that masculine energy is not just physical strength. It's not just being a tough guy. It's not just being loud and, you know, being Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. That's not masculinity. That's yuck. Yikes. Imagine that masculinity, the good kind is, for example, the Beast, the way when, you know, who he truly was. Yes, the Beast was an ass because he was hurt and he was cursed and he learned his lesson the really hard way. So there was bitterness there. Is that a little smidge of your person too? Okay, when you meet them, are they a little bit bitter or a little bit angry about some stuff happening from the past? Possible, I don't know. But all I know is this is cuffing up. Okay, you might have met two of them, like, that didn't, this was giving. It's giving, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with them. They don't know what to do with you. They most certainly don't know how to articulate it at this very second right now. Will this be articulated? Well, the Sun card is a yes card. But with which one, right, is the question. And is it someone brand new that you don't see coming? Anything is possible right now in this energy. See, that's the one that may come in that nobody see coming. But you see how this gonna be you in the end. No matter what, someone's gonna come in and sweep you off your feet. Look, we talked about even feminines can do it too. There it is, Spirit just confirming that. This masculine here is hardworking, kind, honest. He's got like a weird dry humor maybe. Very intelligent, but very overthinking and in his head. He may be very handsome, but unusually handsome. Like not like pretty boy handsome, right? So there's some kind of like unique quality about him that is not traditionally what one would consider handsome. For example, in Beauty and the Beast, Gaston was what the traditional handsome was, right? But the Beast was really handsome. I guess he was. Right? Actually, when the Beast turned back to human, it was like, maybe not, you know? Honey, that's a wife right there. That's the point here, okay? Let's get into your extended. Let's do it. In the extended, we will use the Sexual Tarot Magic deck as per usual. We will use some other oracles. I think we're going to use my Crimson Secrets. We'll do those, okay? But, reminders. Tomorrow is my All Hallows Eve, Halloween, Witches Brew. I am so excited. We're going to do just a little bit of everything in there. I love them because they're Zoom events, and if I've never met you before, it's so cool to be able to like meet you guys and see you and to connect and talk stories, okay? So if you're interested, you better snag your ticket ASAP for that, okay? I will put a link in the comment section below. Also, if you're interested in coming to my Mount Shasta spiritual retreat next June, spots are available. Only 3 left though, 3 out of 4. So that's available, as well as my Sedona retreat for March next year. That's only 1 spot left. And if you guys are interested in either of those retreats and just need information on it, dates, prices, etc., go to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, and you will be able to find all the info. Also on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, you will be able to pre-order my 2 newest bracelets, the Sweet Dreams NYC Poppin' Delicious Red Jade, or the very witchy, very ethereal, very mysterious and powerful Purple Tiger's Eye. Okay, now I intuitively feel drawn to the type of crystal that I use, and I feel intuitively guided to even create a new bracelet. The last thing I need right now is to create new bracelets or anything else. My plate is full. I am still operating like a dummy with no assistant. I've always persisted. 8 years I've persisted and resisted. This might finally be the time that, this year might be the straw that breaks the camel's back at some point, you know, I don't know. So if I had an assistant, they'd be able to pack up all the orders, you know, really. They'd be able to do everything for me while I'm doing everything else. But it's a one-man show, so please, like I said again, please give grace. I am working on personal readings, okay? Now, I would prefer for you not to panic if your reading is not done immediately. That only tells me that your energy is not conducive and doesn't resonate with how I operate and my energy and my frequency, which will make it extraordinarily difficult to do your reading, okay? Most people know this, that if that energy comes through, I will refund you immediately, no questions asked, cancel reading, refund. Because it's not personal, it's vibrational. I cannot read that type of an energy. It's not compatible with me. It's like a block, okay? So it's that anxious, can't wait, where is it? That kind of a vibe, whether it's readings or orders. I don't even play around. I will literally cancel it because it's an energetic thing. It's like, and like I can't tune into the energy. I just won't be able to. So please don't panic. I know a whole lot of you have messaged me, emailed me that you want to wait to hold on to your personal reading in case you need it in the future. And you know, I always suggest that because people will burn their reading quickly and it'll be about not much, but it'll be a great reading. And then when the time comes and you need it, actually, you don't have one. And especially because I'm back in retirement, I will be offering no more new personal readings, okay, at all. Because of that fact, you know, you might want to wait. A few of you have emailed me as well that you want to wait till I come back from New York and Salem, Massachusetts to do your readings because you want to see how my vibration will shift, and you also have that option, okay? You just got to email me. If you want me to wait on your reading, please email me because I don't want to do your reading and then it's like, oh, it was great, but now this life thing has happened and now that's really when we need to feel it out, okay? Please don't be one of those people that are just anxious to know anything right now. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, wait, trust the wait. I would be very like, you know, I would hold on to that and let it marinate a little bit. Okay, my right ear is clogged right now and there's massive so I don't know what that's all about. Someone talking about us, right? I don't know. But I think those are the only updates. But yeah, that's all. I just like to always ask for grace during a time like this, you know? It's the busiest time for me when I'm planning a meet and greet or a retreat, and I'm doing back to back. I just came back from my Sedona retreat. Now I'm doing this New York City meet and greet. I'm in Hawaii, so you know it's not like I'm hopping over to the next state. I've got to travel straight across the Pacific, all the way through, you know, basically almost the whole continental U.S. So it's like a big deal. Okay, so I would appreciate that. I appreciate your patience, your understanding. And I am checking emails. I know you guys have sent emails in regards to your applications for the upcoming retreats. I will be reading through those, okay? Remember, if I email you and I say your application is approved and you don't pay, someone comes along, they pay, they take your spot, okay? And please don't apply if you just don't want to or don't have the money. And a lot of people will do that application process because they're trying to get in touch with me in other ways. Please don't do that either. You gotta email me, saltwaterhealstarot@gmail.com, okay? All right, guys, if you wanna rent this extended, I will pin the link in the comments below. See you there, love you, bye.